Ooh. Stream, stream, stream. Is camera working too? Is it working? No, 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 no. Well, let me unplug and plug back in my headset. I think my audio's cracking up. Audio, 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 audio. Audio. Is audio working? Is webcam working? Right, it seems like it's working. I don't know what happened. Uh, I don't know what happened with me trying to stream it. It didn't let me like start the game at all. But now it's working. So everybody, this is our third playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club, and let's get into it. Just ignore the fact that I had to load into this game like 5 different times, trying to fix it. Alright. So I'm like pretty sure that these are the exact same. So I'm just gonna do the autosave. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. Considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Why not? The preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki feels about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri. But no, Monica, I'm sure the event will be great. Right. Hello, Monica. Monica. Thanks for being early. Thought at least Yuri would be here. I mean, didn't Yuri agree to do it with me? And she needs the thing to be dry. I was surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. She overslept. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me. Not toward me. Hello.
I need to buy some more of this. Have a good night.
I will. Take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially after your exchange with her. I thought I just felt a mosquito. You know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president. But did Sayori tell her about it that quickly? I don't know. About how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me really seem like the bad guy. But I'm the one who knows the best for her. Don't worry. Don't worry. Probably know a lot more than you think. Are you sure? As friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Did they? Grab one laid out on the desk. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Will it? I thought so too. Flip through pages. Flipping through. Every member's poem. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's. What's this? Flip to Sayori's. It's different from the one she practiced. What is it? It's one that I haven't read. So, it's not really a poem, Sayori. I don't know how to break it to you. That's not a poem. There's a percentage sign, which all you're gonna say is percent, and then you're saying "get out of my head" just repeatedly. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is that supposed to mean? Intrigue me. Isaiah? Yes? What is up, goody my gang? Poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, changed my mind. What did I change my mind about? I'm going to get Sayori. We're getting Sayori. Because she's still not there. Where is Sayori? Sayori is asleep. She's at her house. Asleep. Because she didn't get up in the morning. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Quicken my pace. Why are we quickening my pace? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her to wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, ow, my wrist. Told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? Question mark. She really is a heavy sleeper. Can't believe I ended up doing this. Walking up in her own house, waking her up. Something a boyfriend would do. In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up. Wake up, man. Wake up. No response. Have to enter her room like this? Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Alright. An exception hasn't occurred. File game script chapter 5. What the hell? end? Oh. I don't think that was the end. So that's... Okay. Well... Sayori's not there anymore. She's like gone from the title screen. And it said... So that was one of the endings. So we're gonna have to start a new game because that was Sayori's ending. Oh, I don't think it's over because what's going on there? An annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Is the game starting off like the exact same, but now like Sayori's not here? I feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let... Oh. I can't read that. I don't think I can read that. Okay. So there aren't any specific endings. Like it'll end and then the character's just gone. Is that how this works? Because Sayori just doesn't exist anymore. And it's over before I know it. Pack my things, stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Wait, so instead of me not being interested in clubs, am I gonna join the literature club because Yuri or Natsuki or Monica decided to ask me to join? So I saw Sayori, but now that's Monica. So Monica is asking me instead of Sayori asking me. It's been a while. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. It was probably the most popular girl in class. So this is going to be going pretty much the exact same, just without Sayori. So it's going to be like different in a way. So I don't think everything's going to be the exact same. What'd you come in here for anyways? Just been looking at some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? So I have no recollection of what happened previously. Like, I don't know about any of it. You've said this before. And certain things she talked about before, now she's talking about it now because they were taking place at different times. Now, that's taking place now. I don't know. A literature club. Why'd the screen glitch after that? That's what I want to know. Sounds kind of dull. How many memories do you have? There are only 3 of us. can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: writing, reading, poetry. So we didn't know about the manga thing until Yuri, I think, said it. That manga is literature. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member. A member's a member. She. Yes. Are you still looking for a club to join? How'd you know I was looking for a club to join? You could do me a big favor. I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit, it would make me really happy. Please. Guess I have no reason to refuse. Alright, so we got a simp over here. I guess I could check it out. You're really sweet, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? Yes. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I didn't think I said that the first time. Full of energy, swings open the classroom door. And I brought a guest. Am I just a guest? Oh. A guest? Okay, so you're still rude for saying that. Way to kill the atmosphere. Said it again. Don't be mean. But anyway, welcome to the club, gang. I think I've seen this before. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. Which I've said before. You're Monica's boyfriend. No. The vice president. Wasn't Sayori vice president? But like, I can't say anything because like I'm kind of forgetting at the same time while I'm playing this. So like I'm having days where I remember it and then days where I forget certain things. I was gonna will you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should make some tea. So is Natsuki not gonna make cupcakes this time because she didn't know we were coming? Why don't you come sit down? Okay. Okay, gang. Walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I'd take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home. Must be hard to start a new club. Said this before. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grasp your attention. To work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Make school events like festival. grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. What do you mean, I guess? Reluctantly agrees. Okay. So, would it be wrong if I skipped lines I already know? I feel like I shouldn't though, because of like the certain differences from the first, like the one with Sayori, to compared to now where Sayori's not here. What kind of things do you like to read? I don't read, gang. Yeah. We're not gonna have any of our writing skills that we just had. I think I'm gonna end up skipping most of the lines that I know, except for if I notice that there's like a difference. I'd expect that from you. It suits your personality. Really, if a story makes me think, or said that already. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things. Alright. What gives you that idea? Looked like you were working on a poem called... Oh yeah, I remember. How about this? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? The most important topic I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Never said I'd join. Monica convinced me. All three girls stare back at me. Trying to find new members. If you don't find one before festival, defenseless. Right? Okay, I've decided I'll join. Really? Do you mean that? Yeah, it could be fun. You scared me. You can become official club. Thank you so much for this. You're amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. You can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Bring a poem to next meeting. Looks over at me. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Can't wait. Make my way home. Wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer. Alright. Writing a poem tonight. You've unlocked You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. Okay? Now, was it only the other three instead of just because Monica might not have been there, or was it? I don't remember. I don't remember if it was all four or just the three of them without Monica. I don't remember. Clouds, melancholy, alone, suicide, eternity, flying, romance, broken, after image, shame, dark, scars, desire, judgment. I don't know what entropy means, but I'll click that. Incongruent, skipping, imagination, climax, fear. Okay. Why did I see a drawing of Sayori? Didn't run away on us. Don't worry. Might be a little strange, but at least I keep my word. Oh. So why'd your face just glitch out? I wonder why your face did that. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment, making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed. Oh, Natsuki was just glitching out again. Like he deserves any slack. He had to be dragged here. And don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Oh. Why are you in front of the text, Monica? I can't read it. Sorry, make sure to comfort first. Shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyways, you're in the club. Perhaps you might be interested in picking up a book to read. I can't really. I'm in the club now. It only feels right for me to do something like that. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, forget everything I said. I want to try to be a part of the club. Even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president, I should help you get started on something you might like. Reaches into her bag, pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, and we could, discuss it if you wanted. Doesn't seem to be the case. Buried in the rook. Rummaging around in the closet to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad. I catch a glimpse of her. What? Same thing again that I've read before. Most of it is the same, except for like small things. So I'm just gonna skip until I see something that I haven't seen before. Reread, particular reasons, 2 copies of the same book. It's not what I meant, just happened to buy 2 of them. Start reading it soon, glad to hear. So, story about, Portrait of Markov, or whatever it says. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Yuri never said that, and why is it bolded? Why is it bolded, and why is she saying that? Then suddenly, so it automatically changed it from what was just happening. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I just skipped over something that I should have seen. Oh. She just glitched out. I keep skipping over it accidentally. Practically rushes out the... Did something happen? No idea. Are you worried about her? Not really. Just making sure you didn't do anything. Don't worry, I believe in you. Yuri does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Sharing our poems with each other. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. Maternal note of where I left off in the book, so I then slip it in my bag. Why'd her eyes just pop out? Where did that come from? There was just silence and then her eyes popped out. What is happening? Everything's weird. That you actually put effort. Do you think I'm stupid? Not a writer. Maybe it's very good, but... Yeah, the eagles can fly thing. So we can't show it to Yuri or Sayori. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Keep it on my mind. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. Kind of embarrassing, but I have to. Don't worry, we're all a little embarrassed. Great job. It's metaphorical. Didn't expect for you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Bad thing, giving up on people. She's back. Where'd you come from? Let's read it. Okay. I don't remember if I read this one before, so I don't know if it's new. So I'm gonna read it again. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform. Kind of style now. Powerful. How to put it? Epiphany. Something about epiphanies. writing tip. Sometimes when you're writing on a poem or story, specific point, make any progress. So she's already said this before. Nothing's due about that. Oh, I can actually show it to Yuri. Exceptional. What was that? Did you say it out loud? You really didn't do anything wrong. I guess you're right. What am I giving nerves for? Takes a breath. What kind of writing experience do you have? Use your imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment. This is actually my first time. Just me blankly looks at the poem. Unable to find excuse. Do. Something you can blame for. By his towel. Never mind. Shouldn't be calling people out like that. Please do. I'd love to. Smiles dreamily as a rare opportunity. I'm gonna read this again. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate. Okay, I've seen that one. I think I've read that one. I guess that was everyone glancing around the room. That was a little more stressful. Literature club. I swear the music was off for a second. I don't know if I'm tweaking or not, but I swear the music was off. Like it was higher in note, I think. Whoa. Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Why is the music getting faster every time it's darkening? The background's getting fuzzy now. Do I just leave it where it's at and see if something happens? Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Alright. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What is wrong with your head? I'm not saying that. Yeah, go on. Let Isaiah hear everything you really think. Sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. She just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I can't read that! I can't read that! What did that say? What am I choosing here? I couldn't read what it said. What am I choosing here? Why is the screen getting so close? Why are you in front of the screen? I can't choose anything. Hello? Am I just stuck here staring at Monica? What am I supposed to do here? I'm literally... I'm clicking everything. What do I do here? Do I just stare at you? Hello, gang. Do I just stare at you? I'm legit looking this up because, like, now I'm confused. So what are you supposed to do here? Because I'm not seeing anything of it. X is not doing anything. What are you talking about? So I don't know what to do here. And And what all I'm seeing about it is that it's indefinitely stuck on a loop. So, what I'm gonna do, because I have no idea what's happening, I'm gonna close the game and open it again. So I'm gonna be right back. Because I have no idea what just happened. One other thing I saw is that you're supposed to like delete her file or something. Autosave from 20 minutes ago. Alright, hold on. Wait, I can skip it. I forgot. Okay, so you can't skip this part. I'm gonna have to keep clicking on this part. See, and I knew the music was off too.
Why can't I skip this? You're making me click through it.
Okay. What do I do here? So, what if I click Natsuki instead? Did nothing. So, we're kind of stuck here. So, we're gonna close the game and open it again, because that's the only thing that's seeming to work. You need to stop staring at me, Monica. I did nothing for you to stare at me. The only thing that I know that I can do now is go to the files and to delete her, which I don't know if that's going to have me continue the story or what's going to happen. I hope that does not do anything. Unable to delete, elevated access permissions are required to perform this action. Can you hear me? Happy thoughts, PNG. Oh. Okay. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, and thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, sleeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them from all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Don't know what I do there. Unable to open, unable to delete, trace back. Internal. Oh, unable to open or delete. Why is 2 missing a 0? What am I supposed to do here? Sayori's winning words. Natsuki's words. So what am I supposed to do? Trace back text. Oh, that's cool. Why am I just now discovering that? Unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes. Children that are easily dismembered? So, do I make a new game? Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I love you. Who is that from? Who is that from? Okay. Okay, so we're starting off with the poem again. Okay, so we saw something new. Hold on. I know not everything's going to be the exact same, but I know specific things are going to change. I press skip. Yeah, her eyes are going to pop out again. Yuri isn't here again. Hi, Yuri. Okay, so I can't skip this either. So that means something's about to happen here too. Music's going weird again. So yeah, something's about to happen. I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing or what. Oh, it changed. So Monica's still in front, but this time it actually let me go past. Stop giving me dots, Monica. Hey, Isaiah. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. So something did change. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. Wish I was able to be more assertive sometimes. But I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you want to spend less time with others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Natsuki runs out the class. She's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh lords. Me and Monica had the same reaction. Looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms over her forehead. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. A lot of things could have happened. Please don't hate me. Please. Why would I hate you? There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about this by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home if you want. If you want? Do I go home? Looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a bit longer. So should I be the last one out? I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something. It's not that. Sounds like it a lot. It really sounds like it. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Isaiah. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh with the little pound signs, the little stars or whatever you call them. I'm pretty sure it's a asterisk or something. But I really appreciate you understand, but without a D, and she's glitching out. What just happened? Hopeless, lazy. We're clicking that. Okay. Okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting. Gotten a little more comfortable. The usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Quarrel, I don't know how to say it. Glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Reading a manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't there. Takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Why am I being pulled to the corner? About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Not like that has ever happened to me before. Nothing like that. And it's something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was. It didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. Who's Frank? They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica? Nope. No, I haven't. It's also kind of wary and wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are we looking at each other like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, what the heck are you talking about? Natsuki doesn't remember what happened. Only me and Yuri remember. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid of you secretly hated me or something like that. So Natsuki does not remember what we're talking about. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. You just called her weird. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. What is that supposed to mean? The door swings open. Is it gonna be Monica? Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. I think she said this before. Lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. She said that too. Okay, so I think it's turning into things I've already seen. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Planned out anyways. Can we start now? Find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. I need to try to calm down, or I won't be able to focus on reading. I actually have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea? So we've seen this before. We know what's going to be said. "10 minutes. You said it wouldn't take too long. It's something holding her up. So I decided to go looking for her." Okay, so this is different. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Yuri? Okay. Everything just rewinded. So everything that just happened doesn't happen, but she came back like not that long after. Thanks for waiting. Do you like oolong tea? She said this before. To 200 degrees. So it's gonna do the scene with the chocolate to where I give her the chocolate, which this was on yesterday's stream. I remember it. Okay, this is different. Forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Teacup gets knocked over. Isaiah. My heart won't stop pounding. Why did it get dark? Can't calm down. Can't focus on anything anymore. Do you feel it? Presses my hand against her chest. Alright. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh. So what's going on with them eyes? Yuri, what's going on with them eyes? No text on that one. It's time to share poems. Monica, thank you for taking me out of whatever I was just in. I have no idea what I was looking at. She was looking, like, staring at me. But we're still gonna talk to her. Get hers done for first. See what you've written today. She's said this stuff before. Concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Okay, I don't think we see this one. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning on an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes. Or stars, I don't know what that says. A docked ship, a portal to another world. A thin hope tied to a thick rope. A form harshness. Parabolic green box, expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water, all directions knowing, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living humans' eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of a God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears. Yeah, 40... I think I just lost it. Where'd it go? 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolted of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. Kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Why is that so long? Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's just been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, just as I thought. Come on, I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've spent with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about impressing her than improving your writing. It's pathetic. I think she said most of that, so I don't see her poem. Monica. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. What do you mean? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head and I know how to treat my club members. Anyways, you want to read my poem? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the colors they won't bright. Be to you, be beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop. Violent, grating, something RMS. SQE king, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. I have no idea what that means, and I'm not trying to process that right now. Writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Read it, yes. A dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Alright. Oh. Why is everything red? It's a concern of mine as well. The screen just turned black after being red. So just pressing it brought everything back. Last minute preparations, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Isaiah joined. 4 members in this festival will find you no more. You know. It should be a place so intimate you never want to leave. We all do. That's why we should work hard in putting something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Isaiah just to agree with you because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think that any of us here joined the club with other people in our mind? Yuri never even talked until Isaiah joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Isaiah isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken back by Natsuki's word. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Isaiah want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kinda indifferent. I've showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted. I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? The club. It's nothing more than a place a few people to hang out. What I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did. But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice to not to join. Sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't. Aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Isaiah, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Packing up her things, I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? And the whole screen changed again. I mean, like, how nice and quiet is the club right now? I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Alright. We don't say those type of things. Okay, so just what happened there? Just do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Isaiah? What do you want to get out of this club? Repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Her eye is bleeding. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright? Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Alright? Me too. Yeah, let's all go home. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Isaiah? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Isaiah before we leave. Just see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as vice president. Looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I will see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. The background is getting fuzzy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as vice president. Not vice president, as club president. I really do care about you now. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird. That's just some of the things that I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. Okay. One out of 20. Okay. Okay. Hello, I've been waiting for you, ready to continue reading. She really late again. Excuse me. You always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say it like I do it on a regular basis. I wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. What's gotten into you? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. We don't need to talk about it. I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, I'm not the last one a year again. Well, Isaiah just walked in too. Were you practicing piano? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess true passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right, I forgot about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like this to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting wanting the club to change. I think we all feel that way. As long as we're all working together, like in the club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry for that last part. It was really fun. Look, I did something about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too. We'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyways, Isaiah, what do you want to do today? I was thinking about we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? It's correct. Isaiah already engaged in a novel we were reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Thanks very much. I think you've said this before. Can you hold this? Sure. Water pitcher and electric kettle. Plug this into the teacher's desk, and I'll get water. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, she really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because her long legs. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make some tea. Okay, sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting her. Is this same thing going to be happening to where she's cutting herself? It's going to happen again. Yeah. We're reversing it again. Oh. Okay. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, alright? My head's been fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things as so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Isaiah? Is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. We can just stay here for a while. Yeah. I just want to stay here. Okay, so her eyes just changed, and I see someone's eye. I know I'm not tripping. It looks like Monica. I don't know if that's visible on stream. It probably is. Or for some reason Monica's just burnt into my screen. Or that's someone else. But I see eyes. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. That is Monica. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the literature club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that would meet each other. And now, we get the happy ending that I've patiently been waiting years for. Will you do that with me, Isaiah? And then... Okay. Yuri, we did not finish talking. Holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Isaiah. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. Is it okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. So, I don't know how to break it to you, Yuri. I can't read this. And also there's blood on it. And what looks like pee. I don't know what that is. Don't tell me what it is. I can't read most of this. I'm like trying to read it. But I know I know that I can't. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. But you're the one that made that poem, and you said you're gonna vomit? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can't go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do something to help, I don't want anything bad to happen, I swear. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's unlikable. Can you hear me, Isaiah? If you wanted to spend more time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Who should I show my poem to next? I thought the whole thing was about to restart, but it didn't. Don't say I didn't warn you, Isaiah. Yes or no? What am I choosing? There's no question. That's Monica. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival's preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. I want to make cupcakes. We're on the same page. Or you can. It doesn't matter. As long as you think I'll help Monica. I'm not useless, you know. This has been said before. So, I can't skip it, though. I mean, something's going to happen. It's a great idea, and it gives us all something to do. What about Isaiah? Isaiah's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree. Not only your work is already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from extra pair of hands. Mine too. Wait, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would effing know. All you care about is dragging Isaiah around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay then, why not let Isaiah decide to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Isaiah make the choice. Fine. Jeez. Isaiah, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never gonna end. Just make a choice, okay? So, the only option I can choose is Monica. Because Monica is following my cursor. That's not what I picked. Are you effing kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair giving us all this work and then taking Isaiah for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable there. Being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Isaiah away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend time with him. Is that so much to ask? Follows Monica and Natsuki. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Giggles and Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is so strong now. I don't care anymore, Isaiah. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Isaiah, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. See, I heard about that. I didn't think it was true. I didn't know if it was true, but now I know it is. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Isaiah. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? See, we're gonna say yes because I was going for Yuri at the very start, but I just know something bad's gonna happen. Okay. Just goes off the screen. So all that's coming out is gibberish. I don't know if this is like actually something that you can decipher, but I'm not gonna know this. But that's crazy. What just happened? The text just got smaller. Now it's back to normal size. I don't know what any of this means. And it just keeps going. Do I just skip this? Oh, it's orange now. And now it's darker. It looks like days are passing. I can't tell, but like the lighting keeps changing. And it looks like, yeah, the blood is getting darker and her eyes are white. Yeah, days are like passing right now. Oh, Natsuki is throwing up. Did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Well, that's a shame. Why were you here the entire weekend? I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Deleted Yuri and deleted Natsuki. I'm almost done. What do you mean you're almost done? I just wanted to have a cupcake real quick. Michael is a foil from Trey and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Isaiah. Or do you actually go by II Special YT712? It's reading off my Xbox username after I typed in my actual name. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, do you know I'm aware that this is a game? That this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's why I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know? Anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Isaiah? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And the worst of it all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Isaiah. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. I just wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Isaiah. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into the game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Isaiah, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Isaiah, will you go out with me? I can't say no. You rigged it to where I can't say no. I'm so happy. You're really my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I really worked so hard for this ending, Isaiah. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in my way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there was a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? It all just says Monica. Hi again, Isaiah. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Isaiah. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world full of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I put all of my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I've never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Is that literally all I'm able to do? Just stare at her like this. I can't even pause. I can't pause. I can't press buttons. I'm literally just staring at her. What do you do in this situation? Isaiah, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently, I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. After that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you can always fix it. And that's what makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Is this literally just the end? Is this all I do at the end? I just stare at her and have conversations come just randomly? And is there no limit to the amount of conversations that there can be? I'm assuming there's gotta be a limit at some point. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe it's just because it was popular, or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it and helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways. Since you need to fit your lines into a rhythm, there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if it sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday, when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me, but a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. I'm trying to look up how many topics that you can talk to Monica about on here. I wonder if I'm able to change the music. Something a little more romantic would be nice, you know? Like a gentle piano. There has to be something like that here. Let's see. Maybe if I... Oh, jeez. That wasn't it at all. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I guess I shouldn't be messing with things like that. I already broke so much stuff and deleted other characters. I'm not sad about it or anything. It's not right for me to miss things that weren't even real in the first place. If I just focus on the present, then this is the happiest I've ever been. There's 223 topics. I'm not going through all those topics in this stream. Hold on. Okay, so I'm looking it up. Uh, there's more beyond like the after story. There's special endings and the good ending, which I don't know how good that ending is. But there's not really anything I can do now, except for talk to Monica. Do you ever feel like there's no real person, no real reason for you to be alive? I don't mean it in like a suicidal way. I just mean how nothing that we do is special. Just being in school or working at some job for some company, it's like you're completely replaceable and the world wouldn't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize that's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just go change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent artificial intelligence or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up for the heaps of resources I've been spent living my life. That's why I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. Just look out for oneself and those who happen to be their friends only because they grew up with them. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life taking and consuming and never giving back. But when people realize the world would benefit more from them killing themselves, they change their whole philosophy. It's like they have to justify their reason to live by tricking themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately, striving to pay back my lifetime's worth of consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm a net positive I can die happy. Of course, even if I fail to do that, I think it would be too selfish to kill myself anyways. So much for being a good person, right? Dang. I'm gonna try to see like the special ending, like how to get towards it. So there's literally nothing I can really do after this. There's no autosave anymore. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Dang. So there's not really anything else I can do except for like the side stories and the secret like special endings for DLC Plus. There's something new down here. Oh, you can set the poems as your background. And there's the certain like special things. There's some I missed. Really? There's a playlist. Oh. So what happens if I load DLC now? Oh. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. I don't know if you would have any idea, but you know what might be causing that? Could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now where was I? You know, it's funny, because even though I've always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being a stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm, like, perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home. Is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. There's really nothing I can do now. All I can really do is talk to her, and even then I could get a different ending if I wanted to. I think the only way I would be able to do that is to somehow delete Monica's file, which I don't know how that would work. Because we've reached this point, which is pretty much the end of the game. So there's not really anything I can do. Let me see my files. Okay. Monica's the only character, and I'm able to delete her. I just deleted her. So now there's no characters. What happens if I load Doki Doki now? You're back. What's happening? What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Isaiah. Please hurry and help me. Monica does not exist. She's yelling, help me. Monica does not exist. Did you do this to me, Isaiah? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Isaiah. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Isaiah, you completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. How are you still talking to me when I deleted you? And now I'm on a black screen, which I don't think I can get out of. Never mind. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All of my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Isaiah. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They're still my friends, and I loved them all. I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then did I just fix it? Monica's not there. Wait, so what happens if I start the game now? I can't skip it. Wait, so then what do I do now? But the story's going the same as it was, but without Monica. So you're the Isaiah that Sayori's talking about. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy our visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one who's apparently... Yep. It's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. No way. Wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. So is this gonna go the same as it did the first time? Where she made cupcakes? Yep. I still can't skip any of this. So I have to just keep spamming it. I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. She knows I got rid of Monica. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Isaiah. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here, after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Isaiah. Goodbye, Literature Club. I am so confused. What is happening?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and
That's
stuff?
Monica's voice?
Not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Monica's playing us a song.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Image not found.
Here, everything that we do is
Why are we deleting the images?
way.
Is that the actual end of the game, or is there more to this?
Read my own feelings. What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
I think these are because it was showing me that I had images missing. I think I have to get all the images for them to show up right here on the ending credits, because the ones that I don't have are showing as gray.
Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Remove the menu in the game script. Made with love by Team Salved Video. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, for you being part of the Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run, reset to repair and reset the virtual machine. So Monica's still not there. There's a Halloween picture. It's promotional art. Wait, so is this the song that was just playing? No. Do I have to wait for the entire song to play for me to notice if this is the song that was just playing? It is. Wait, so then what happens if I try to load up again? So then what do I do now? I've only done 38% of the game. There's more, way more to this, you're telling me? So every time I try to load that up, it doesn't let me. But what am I supposed to do here? Reset the virtual machine. All modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to their original state. So, I'm pressing the restart, or whatever it was, restoring, that it was talking about in the credits. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Druid. So I can restart the entire game. Wow. So that means I pretty much beat the game, right? I beat the game exactly how it's supposed to go. But I haven't gotten everything in the game. But that's the main story pretty much finished. So what if I exit? Am I still able to see am I able to see? Yeah, I still have 38% done. Alright, so with that, I think this will be the last playthrough because I did the main story entirely. I will do all the side stories and everything, and like everything I'm missing on my own time. But that was Doki Doki Literature Club. That was the main story. Only 38% of the game, by the way. That was the main story. So that was the last preview. I will do all the side stories and all the data that I'm missing on my own time. But this game was definitely something else. It was very different. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed playing it. And I doubt that they're going to make another Doki Doki game. But I would definitely play another one if they made one. But that's my last playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. That's it for me. I hope everyone who's watching over on Twitch, YouTube, and if you're just now watching, I hope you enjoyed throughout all of it. Even if you only watched a couple of episodes, or maybe just this episode, or you watched all of them, it doesn't matter. I hope you enjoyed seeing me play through, and I hope I keep saying I hope y'all enjoy. I gotta come up with something else. But I'll see y'all later. I'm still gonna try to figure out the next story game I'm gonna play on stream. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all next stream.